Well, you got Dougie Doo here with Cajun Soft Wash. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Tyvek house wrap. I've stepped into the shade just because I get migraines. The sun's playing with me a little bit too much today. So anyhow, Tyvek house wrap, it is really good for covering plants. So let me just explain it to you a little bit. The Tyvek comes in 150 foot by 9 foot wide rolls. We go ahead and we take some of it and we'll use it at the full 9 foot length, and then we'll cut it to different lengths, say 15 feet, 10 feet, 20 foot. And then we'll go ahead and we'll rip some of it down. So like if you rip it in half, then it becomes 4.5 foot wide. Perfect size for going along a drip line. So we can take this and put it right up underneath a drip line of a house, fill it full of water, and now as the sauce rolls off the roof, even if you get carried away, hey, it's diluted instantly, doesn't go down and burn the plants, nothing like that. It's one of the first things we put on a job. And let me back up too. Here in the South, we deal with about 60% of the homes, and that's just a guess, that do not have rain gutters. So when I'm talking about the Tyvek, I'm specifically talking about houses that do not have rain gutters. But even with that, sometimes we'll use it if they have rain gutters, so we can just go ahead and wrap this around a downspout, and then by wrapping it around a downspout, we can just take it all the way out as far as we want, getting it away from the house. The other thing is, let's for a second imagine that the blue bucket here is the foundation, okay, of the house. If it is, see, when we put our Tyvek down, we put it up against the foundation a little bit. So what that does is that here in the South there's termite barriers, and a lot of people are concerned with the termite barrier and what the SH, the bleach, does to the termite barrier. Well, with this, it keeps that sauce from getting up against the foundation, and as it's diluted and taken out, it's taken 4 foot out away from the foundation, so typically that's not an issue. The other thing is we use a lot of these little clamps from Home Depot. Get them, I think they're $8, $9, $10, something like that. They come in a bag, and we can just take them around a plant and then clamp them in place. It helps with the windy situations and all that. And then at other spots, you just take and you take your Tyvek there, and you just fill it full of water, and that will help keep the wind at bay. I know some people have talked about using the cheap plastic. That's great for other things, but definitely not here in the South. This will act like the greenhouse effect and burn plants really, really quickly as well. Regular tarps, I don't think they cut up very well. That's number one. Number two, they're a lot heavier. And number three, you just don't leave them on that long. Even the regular tarps, and black plastic is an absolute no-no. Same thing with, to me, these are an absolute no-no here in the South anyhow. Regular tarps, just, they don't hold up as well. They definitely still allow too much heat, even if they're the reflective ones. These, they last us probably about 3 months. It just depends on how much use they get, and ours get a lot of use. Every day they're getting abused. So again, it's just, this is some really strong material. Until it's had the chance to be in the sauce for a long period of time, it does become brittle and it will rip. The other thing that I like really about the Tyvek, we go ahead and we fold it. So we will fold this in half, and then we'll fold it in half again, and then we can roll it up, squeeze the air out of it, and get them really nice and tight. These aren't in here very very tight, but you can roll them up, and then you can just set them inside tubs like this. I've only got 3 of them in here. Normally we get 6 or 8 of them in there, but I've got 2 really large ones in here, and then a small one. This one came out of here. We can roll them up nice and tight. We can get them tighter than that and get more of them in there, so they're easy to carry around the house. And again, they're one of the first things we put down, one of the last things we pick up when the day is done. And these clamps, I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about Tyvek, how we use it, what we do, all that, feel free to give me a holler. You got Dougie Doo here at Cajun Soft Wash. I appreciate you all for taking the time to listen to me. Thank you.